I'm going to show you this video clip right here where they tweeted out Tua is already in midseason form and it's been trending everywhere. It's got nearly 40,000 likes and it's where he throws basically it's a bad pass. He overthrew or really underthrew the receiver. It's getting to the point where Tua is the type of guy who can walk on water and the haters will say it's because he's scared to walk on land. We got two topics to talk about in this video. One of those is going to be Malik Willis in his first game, my reaction to that, and you're going to stick around and hear that. But the main topic, the main encore, the main reason we're making this video is about Tua Tagovailoa. I don't understand it, I really don't. At first, I thought it was jokes, but this has been going on for so long now. It's not jokes. People actually hate this man. We've seen this story before where people clown on Tua's throwing abilities, whether it's him underthrowing receivers or the accuracy, or him throwing a wobbly football, and now, once again, they are doing it again. It doesn't make sense to me because according to the reports and all the scrimmages and practices, Tua's look really good. But out of nowhere, you'll have one guy find one bad throw and they'll throw it up on the internet and it'll go trending and everybody makes fun of them. We're going to talk all about that. If you like football content and videos like this, we're on the road to 300K, so go down there, hit that subscribe button. That's only if you enjoy the content and want to see more. Alright, now without further ado, let's get into it. I want to get into the Tua stuff first, but let's get the Malik Willis stuff out of the way because I'm not going to talk too much about it and we're not going to spend too much time on the subject. He recently had his NFL debut. Okay, my bad. It was his NFL preseason debut, and I'll show you the stats right here. I thought he played well. He was 6 for 11, had 128 total yards, had an 88 passer rating, and 1 rushing touchdown. He impressed me. I've never been sold on the fact that Malik Willis is going to be a top 10 quarterback in the league. I don't think he'll ever be that, and maybe at best he'll be a top 15 quarterback, but I'd rather him play than Ryan Tannehill, and I'll explain that. With Malik Willis, he has something that Ryan Tannehill doesn't. He's special, and he can make those, I don't want to say he's like Patrick Mahomes, but he can make plays similar to him. He can extend plays, he's a dual threat quarterback, and he's unique. With Ryan Tannehill, there's nothing special about him. He's not a top 10 quarterback, I'm not even sure if he's a top 15 quarterback, and he chokes in the postseason. With Ryan Tannehill being the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, you're going to go 10-7 every year. You might win 1, maybe 2 playoff games, but you're never going to win a Super Bowl. Not going to happen. That performance by him in that playoff game, I've never seen anything like it, where a team can play that good, but the quarterback can play that bad and single-handedly blow the game for the team. And if you watch the videos I made about the NFL draft, I even said this. I'm not on the Malik Willis hype train, and I knew he was going to fall to the 3rd round. I'm not even a fan of Malik Willis, but I'm almost sitting here thinking, well, what's the difference with Malik Willis and Ryan Tannehill? Sure, I'll give him some credit. Tannehill's okay during the regular season, but nobody cares about that. You got to win playoff games. At least with Willis, he'll give you those flashes of greatness. He's that dual threat quarterback, and he can make some throws here and there. I'm going to say this again so I can beat it into your head. I'm not a Malik Willis fan. I don't believe in the guy, but what's the difference with him and Ryan Tannehill? We know what Ryan Tannehill is. He's a mediocre quarterback. At least with Malik Willis, he has potential to be great one day. You can do what you want with that information. Moving on to the main topic of our video, I hate this, and I hate it for Tua. Such a great guy, and I think he's not a great quarterback, and I'm not even sure if you could call him a good quarterback, but he's better than what people are trying to make this out to seem. I'm going to show you this video clip right here where they tweeted out Tua is already in midseason form and it's been trending everywhere. It's got nearly 40,000 likes and it's where he throws basically it's a bad pass. He overthrew or really underthrew the receiver. One of the replies to that video is this one right here. What's up with the Tua hate? Dude overcame a horrific injury, still made the league and chasing his dream. He's also got a lot of weapons this year. You guys will be eating your words, and I'm not even a Fins fan. The hate is just weird. I agree 100%. I don't understand the hate because maybe if he was making that pass in a game, it would make a little bit more sense. But the fact y'all are pulling out practice footage, I don't even know what to say to that. Just like Allen Iverson said, we're talking about practice. Come on, man. Check this out. Here's what's interesting, though. The video that no one's going to show you and the video that's not going to trend. Somebody tweeted out, this video won't blow up because it's not an interception, but ladies and gentlemen, this is why Tyreek calls Tua the most accurate quarterback. And in this video clip, you can't even see Tua, but all you can see is a absolute dime thrown in between 3 people, and Tyreek catches it with one hand. You couldn't have thrown a better ball. I'm going to have to slow it down and zoom in as much as I can, but if you know anything about football, you know how great that throw is. He didn't throw to Tyreek Hill, he threw to a spot. It's getting to the point where Tua is the type of guy who can walk on water, and the haters will say it's because he's scared to walk on land. Here's my biggest thing. I don't mind the hate. It's 2022. People are going to hate. But if you are going to hate, can you at least wait until he plays some actual games? If in the first couple of games he plays terrible and he's throwing a bunch of interceptions, okay, I get it. But once again, we're talking about the preseason. We're talking about practice. Here's another thing that's not going to go viral because it's a good thing for Tua. Reportedly, he's going crazy at the joint practices with the Bucs. And I'm sure a bunch of you have seen where Tyreek Hill's called him the most accurate quarterback and he's more accurate than Patrick Mahomes. I don't know about all of that, but here's what I do know. When it comes to those bubble screens and slant passes, Tua's got to be up there. The only concern that most people have about him, and I'm not even concerned about it, is his deep ball accuracy. Can he throw it long? But to be honest, I'm not even too sure why people are concerned with that, because in the NFL, it's all about dinking and dunking the ball like Tom Brady's done the past 20 years. But come on now, the Tua hate, it's got to stop. Sure, I'll give you that. This pass you're seeing right here, it wasn't a great pass, and it was a bad pass, but it's one pass in practice. And guess what? It wasn't even an interception. It was an incompletion. That's a good thing, if anything. I don't know if Tua will ever be a top 10 or even a top 15 quarterback, but here's what I'm going to say right now. He is not as bad as what people are trying to make him out to be. Last but not least, though, before we end up this video, somebody just sent this to me, so I figured, hey, why not? We might as well throw it in here. Apparently, also, George Pickens, the new receiver for the Steelers, he's been going off in practice, and he even hurdled a guy. I mean, come on now. Look at this picture. This is one of the best pictures you'll ever see, and if I'm George Pickens, I'm getting this framed in my house. Okay, maybe that's a little too far. It's just practice, but that's still a cool picture. George Pickens has been a stud, and I thought from day one when the Steelers got him, they got a great receiver. The only real question is who's going to be the quarterback for the Steelers. I understand they got the local kid, the hometown hero, Kenny Pickett. I'm not too high on him. If I was the Steelers right now, I'd probably roll with Mitch Trubisky. I like Trubisky. He's not going to change a franchise, but he's a good bridge quarterback, and he'll do okay. It seems like everybody's falling in love with Pickens, though. I wouldn't be shocked if he got over 1,000 receiving yards this year, and it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Pickens is a monster. Just throw the ball up, and he's going to get it. Trust me. And oh yeah, I can't forget to throw this in there. This has also been trending everywhere. Antonio Brown is doing what I like to call Antonio Brown things. He made this huge quote and tweeted it out randomly. I'm not going to read all of it, but it's basically saying how his biggest regret in his entire career is how he's not going to be able to watch himself play. Oh man. Good old Antonio Brown, and I would also label that as good old CTE. I don't know what happened to this man, and I want to be honest with y'all. I don't want to say I didn't believe in CTE when I was growing up. It's more so of I didn't understand it. I'm telling you right now, though, if you need a prime example as to why CTE exists or whatever you want to call it, Antonio Brown, he's a definition, and he is a great example. I don't know how you could describe how this man has changed from that humble kid that played for the Steelers early on to now where he's at in his life. It doesn't make sense to me. It mind boggles me, and I can guarantee you this, he's not thinking straight. I am very curious. Let me know your thoughts on the Tannehill Malik Willis situation and also the Tua situation, but yeah, with all that being said, that's going to wrap up this video. We're on the road to 300K, so if you like football content, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, I'm not going to lie to y'all. You know why I'm here. I got to get this video to 8 minutes because the Bills are coming in and they are kicking my butt, so sorry, not sorry. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, peace. Oh, wait. That wasn't 8 minutes. Let me just, yeah, okay, there we go. My fault.